I ask you whether you truly believe in heaven. Heaven is not in your eyesight. Heaven is above your vision, my dear friends. It's above this world. So it's a heavenly realm. So in this invisible world, the invisible world is so vast because it's beyond the time and space. And things there you hardly fathom with your naked eye, with your plain mind, with your understanding. No, it's different. It's completely a different world. But then we have this visible world in that invisible realm. We have the connection of it. That's exactly why the gospel says to Nathanael, the Lord is saying, truly, truly, I say to you, you will see heaven open and angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man. So, ascending and descending angels, which means it's a connection between this visible world and invisible world. So we are connected to vast reality above your understanding, about your tangible boundary, above your vicinity, my dear friends. That boundary is so vast. So we live in this visible world, in the invisible realm. So we have to understand this. That's exactly why we celebrate this feast. Feast of St. Michael, St. Gabriel and Raphael, the archangels. So teaching based on the Bible, there are angels and archangels. So archangels has appointed mission with authority, power. They are leaders. So they all serve the Lord. That is important. So one of the archangels is Lucifer, who is a fallen angel, who became disobedient to the will of the Father, because it was connected to man. He created man in the image and likeness of God. So that's a fallen angel. But then imagine the power of Satan, because he's also an archangel. The power of Satan, the satanic demonic forces in the world. So because of this fallen nature of the angels, there are dark angels. And there's a continuous combat in this invisible world between angels and demons. So in that fight, we find St. Michael as a warrior. And St. Michael is like God, they say. And the warrior, and he stands for the truth. Because Satan is a liar, my dear friends. He's a liar, so truth will defeat the lie. The light will defeat the darkness, isn't it? So, in the same way, Angel Gabriel has another mission. That's power of God. Angel Gabriel denotes the power of God. And with that power, we find Annunciation. Angel Gabriel was there. That is the most powerful event in the whole salvation history. God becoming man. And that news was brought by Angel Gabriel. We find the most powerful man in the Old Testament is Samson. And his mother, when Samson was conceiving, there was an angel, but then that angel was not an archangel. So here comes the most powerful person, Jesus. In that incarnation, Angel Gabriel was there. And Angel Gabriel appeared to Mary, Joseph, and see the role of Gabriel. And Raphael, in book of Tobit we find, Raphael is a healer. Raphael is a healer who heals. When Tobit was blind, Angel Raphael intervened. So these angels, they had their roles, my dear friends. They had their calling. They are appointed for a mission, but to serve the Lord. So there are thousands and millions of angels serving the Lord. That's why in the first reading we find Prophet Daniel, see this vision. A stream of fire issued and came out from before him, and thousands served him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The court sat in judgment, and the book was opened. I saw in the night vision, and behold, with the cloud of heaven, there came one like Son of Man, and he came to the ancient days and was presented before him. So all the angels serve the Lord. All the angels serve the Lord. My dear friends, they have a mission. They have a role to play. And they continue to do the role that they are given. So we are one family, isn't it? We have the battling church, and we have the battling church, victorious church, and suffering church. We call this communion of saints. So we are all connected. Even each one of us is given an angel, guardian angel, personally appointed for us. Because the forces of darkness is not an easy task to face alone. Even we find in Jesus' life, in Luke chapter 22, verse 43, when he was in garden, he was struggling, and an angel came and strengthened him. So this feast speaks about life invisible and realm invisible, and we are so much connected to that heavenly life. So because we are the battling church, we need their support. So it's a community effect. It's a unity. It's a fight with unity. We are all connected. So we have the support of angels because we all serve the Lord. That's exactly when he called Nathanael. He saw him under the fig tree. And he said, "How do you know me?" Jesus answered, "Before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you." Nathanael answered him, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God." As he saw Nathanael, he said, Here comes Israel. Behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom there is no deceit. So he saw Nathanael, and he saw him in and out. He saw him where he was, and he saw him as he is, and what he's going to be. God, Jesus, is the past, present, and the future. So he connects them all. We all are connected to him, and we are all here to serve him. In serving him, it is going to be a struggle. In completing fulfilling his will, we cannot do it alone. So we are connected. God has given us so much of power to face all the struggles. You're not alone. We have that strength. We have that intercession, and we have that mediation. So we are to connect. We are got to connect to the invisible world. That's what we celebrate this feast.